Good day, Madam Norjana. I am Shangkari from DBT3A. Today, my friend and I am going to present about bioprospecting. This is the article that we have chosen for this case study. This picture shows the issue biopiracy, which we have chosen from our article. As an introduction, the issue of bioprospecting is biopiracy. Biopiracy is the practice of commercially exploiting naturally occurring biochemical or genetic material, especially by obtaining patents that restrict its future use, while failing to pay fair compensation to the community from which it originates. The possibility of commercially exploiting plants, animals, and human genetic resources unlocked by biotechnology has given rise to a wide range of cultural, environmental, ethical, and economic conflicts. Conflicts means a serious disagreement or argument. While supporters describe this activity as bioprospecting, critics expresses as unfavorable opinion refer to it as biopiracy. According to this latest view, international legal agreements and treaties have discredited opposition and legalized the possibility of appropriating genetic resources and their derivative products through the use of patents. The legal framework that permits the appropriation of natural genetic products in Colombia also criminalizes aspects of traditional ways of life and enables a legally approved but socially harmful land grabbing process. This article describes these processes and impact in terms of the invention of injustice and the erosion of environmental sustainability.
Bioprospecting is a systematic and organized search for useful products. Differ from bioresources include plant, microorganisms, animals that can be developed further for commercialization and overall benefit of the society. Benefit of bioprospecting is an aspect variety of products include chemical, just like drug and pharmaceutical, food, fertilizers, gen is genetic engineering, cell culture, crop development, metabolic pathway is a matter of bioprospecting, structure, materials, and behavior. Bioprospecting has multiple goals. First is conservation of biodiversity. Second is sustainable management of natural resource and economic development. Next is positive impact of biopiracy. First is individual. Individual is transfer of knowledge and rights from their indigenous origin to legally protect private and profit-oriented intellectual property. Second is society. Society is new biotechnologies to preserve a traditional way of life. Third is law. law is TRIPS and other law have extended patent coverage into the realm of ownership and commercial control of DNA, molecular, life cells, and other elements of biology and genetics. This control is enforced by law and relaxed only in return for profit and royalties. At stake is the right to extract value and profit from biodiversity, natural and human resources, remaking the natural into product for commercial market. Fourth is countries. Countries is World Trade Organization and as well that allowing the patenting of the seed of staple food scoop has serious implications of the human right, environmental sustainability, and food security of indigenous communities. Legal force now underpin and allows action that can be seen as restricting to food security, environmental sustainability, and human rights. Next is Shangkari.
Next, let's look at the negative impacts of biopiracy. The negative impacts towards individuals is food security. The stealing of biological resources and indigenous knowledge would affect food security. In this article, US government tried to impose GM strains on Zambia. The negative impacts towards society of biopiracy is biodiversity loss. Biodiversity, such as extinction of endemic living organisms, depletion of biodiversity, it affects the cultural identity and the traditional knowledge of the indigenous people in the country. Privatization of traditional knowledge through patenting has created severe consequences on living patterns of people. As such, biopiracy does irreparable damage to biodiversity, which ultimately leads to destruction of the entire environment. The negative impacts towards law is legal perspective of biopiracy. In politics, biopiracy has triggered the problem of the intrusion of nature's sovereignty. When a corporation or a government from other countries utilizes and benefits from the patent varieties of genetic resources which derived from genetic resources or traditional knowledge from another sovereign state. Next, lastly, the negative impact towards country is expensive, the costly. The rise of productivity in India and China and the related extension of overseas import and purchase strategies to include intensive monoculture and land grabbing. Thank you. It affects the raw materials of Latin America. So, what can be done to solve these negative impacts of biopiracy? Bioprospecting can be done instead of biopiracy, which defined as a systematic and organized search for useful products derived from bioresources, including plants, microorganisms, animals, and so on. They can be developed further for commercialization and overall benefits of the society. Today, the term bioprospecting is encouraged to expand beyond pharmaceuticals to the search for a wide variety of other products.
Next is conclusion of this journal. There are several concepts that are concerned with biopreserve, include the principle of intellectual property right, community right, national sovereignty, and the common heritage of mankind. All of them jointly have increased the complexity of the concept. Patent law in India needs a with perspective in order to be protected from plagiarism by such global giants who are stealing the age-old Indian traditional knowledge. To prevent the hijacking or distinctiveness of our cultural biodiversity, construction of traditional knowledge and digital library can be an effective way for cost-busting the problem. However, in the past few years, developing countries have become more vocal in the international arena. They have begun to work cooperatively with each other and form established blocks to industrialized countries. This will help developing countries in the political beginning with developed countries and can help to solve the problem of biopiracy. Sekian, terima kasih.
These are the 3 references that we use for this case study. Thank you.